Hey, hi, hello, my name is Jupiter and welcome to my corner of the internet. I have spent the last year keeping up with all of the K-pop debuts that I could find on kprofiles.com for the year 2022, and that is way too much information for one person to keep in her brain in a spreadsheet, so I am here to share it with you today. This project is entirely a labor of love, and none of the opinions expressed in this video are meant to be taken as anything more than that. Opinions. I am in no way a professional, I am not a critic, I have zero credentials, I have not studied music properly. These rankings are made mostly on vibes, and there's really a limited rhyme or reason as to why I rank something the way I do, even if I try to justify myself. It's all based off of opinions and subjective music taste. I am just a person who enjoys music and K-pop culture, and so sometimes our opinions about a debut are not going to be the same going forward. Music is a totally subjective art, and I am okay with that, and going forward I need you to be okay with that as well. So, to set the scene for this whole project, I collected all of the debuts in the K-pop industry I could find, and I'm defining this as a group that's gone through the K-pop training process, or they're managed by a Korean entertainment company, or they have some links to one. It's a very broad definition. And I am including soloists and soloists active in groups, but I'm not including subunits, with my logic here being that a solo debut kind of has longevity for the artist in mind, where a subunit may or may not. However, that said, I'm not distinguishing between project groups or classic K-pop groups. That was where I drew the line of too much work. And I'm also not reviewing second language debuts, even if it's a K-pop group performing them. Since this has been an ongoing project, I did not sit down and watch all of these debuts in the same sitting. That would be too much. There are so many. So I watched these videos in batches of about a month at a time, and as such my reviews are written from about a month after the groups have debuted. This was a time and work thing, like I said before, and as such some of my opinions of these groups might have changed since I made the review in the first place. I'm a person. I change my mind about things. I also don't have the context when I wrote these reviews of any comebacks a group might have had throughout the year. I might change a score here or there, but overall I'm not going to be changing my reviews much. I'm going to keep them as pure to how I felt when I originally listened to the song as I can. Additionally, I took notes on the view count of the music videos because I find that super fascinating of how many views a music video is getting. And as such, these notes were again taken when I watched the debut about a month after it was released. So those numbers are no longer going to be relevant, and that's why they are marked as views at time of review. Please keep that in mind. And then one final little bonus that again is mostly for me is that if you see an asterisk by a given group name, that means that I watched the debut when it originally came out and before I reviewed it for this project's purposes. I just thought it would be interesting to see if there's a difference in how I rank songs based on if I've heard them before I reviewed them, or if I'm hearing something for the first time and leaving it a review. Alright, I think that's it. Wow, that was a lot. I'm a person who uses a lot of words, y'all, so if you are ready for a whole lot more, let's get into the debuts of this year, starting with January 2022. And so, starting off, we have our first debut of the year, Lalagirls, on January 1st with the song Dimwit. And I liked this song more than I thought I would. I'm not sure why I thought I wasn't going to like this song. I think it was the marketing that it's a retro group, and I wasn't sure what to make of that. But overall, I do like this song, and the music video is super cute to go with it. I like that it has plot and personality. But overall, this is a cute song, and it's going to fade into an ocean of cute songs. I don't really see myself coming back to this one too much. Overall, 6 out of 10. Next up, we have Pado, Breakfree. So this is not the style of music I usually listen to, and I'm usually really, really quick to rank ballads low because they're not my style. But this one, folks, I cannot knock this song just because I don't care about ballads. Her voice is phenomenal, and this music video is so pretty. It's got this dreamy quality that I really cannot get over. This song gets an 8. I think it's lovely. Girls on Top, Step Back. This is the SM mega collaboration that no one asked for and we all desperately needed. I really like the sound of this song and the sheer star power of seeing different generations of K-pop perform together is absolutely dazzling. It's truly special. But when we come to what the song is itself, it's doing what I feel like a lot of K-pop is trying to do right now, where they write 3 songs and then they stitch them all together and produce this one hybrid song that they try to tell you is one whole song and not 3 songs in a trench coat. I really vibe with this song right up until the bridge, and then it switches course and it starts to feel choppy and totally loses me. I like all the individual parts of this song, I just don't want them to all be in the same song. Overall, 7 out of 10. Kepler, WooAh. So I watched Girls Planet avidly. I was tuning in each week, I was voting for my favorites, I was really, really excited for this debut, and this song, especially on the first listen, was mediocre. I can get behind a classic girl crush song. I know they are formulaic and simple, but I can get into it. But with this song, they had the OOO part and specifically accentuate it with the choreography. And that choreography bit is what really takes it from being sort of a passable post-chorus to being something that bothers me. When they switch up that choreography from sleek and powerful to cute, it just bums me out a bit. This song has definitely grown on me since the first listen, and as such the song gets a pretty high rating, but I was really happy when Kepler made a comeback just so they could be represented by a better song. Overall, 7 out of 10.
Take me to the sunrise. I'll walk with you till the end.
Soyou, Take Me to the Sunrise. Soyou is a former member of girl group Wannabe, if that means anything to you, and Take Me to the Sunrise, I think it is pretty and it's clean. I appreciate it for what it is, but I will not be thinking about this song again after this project is done. It's an acoustic ballad, it's just her and a guitar, really, really gorgeous, but it's ultimately not my thing. 3 out of 10. High-key, athletic girl. So there's something about this song that throws me off, and I think it's mostly in the concept. I like the song, it's catchy and it flows nicely, but there is a certain je ne sais quoi about the line abs under a crop top that just really rubs me the wrong way. And that's not an inherently bad statement in any way, but something about it is hitting me personally pretty bad. So all in all, I am gonna go for a nice neutral 5 on this one. I am not in love with the song, I don't dislike it. Also though, to the credit of every high-key girl though, they do look hella fit.
We can blow it up with TNT. 가려진 안개 속에 Don't stop, 이 길의 끝은 없어. Try on, 더 달려 closer.
Trendz, TNT. So as this song progressed, the more I liked it. By the second verse of the song, I was all in for it. With that out of the way, I don't really have much more to say about this song besides I liked it. Aesthetically, I think the video looks good. They made it look high budget without using a ton of sets and costumes, and overall, 8 out of 10. I like this song. DR, Cinderella. So this is definitely a weird one, and I don't know what the deal is with this group, but on a song basis, I really like this song. I think it is catchy, they're strong performers, I love their energy, they've got nice harmonies and stable vocals. It's great. As for the group itself, I cannot tell if this is a project group, a real group, a group that's just for the sake of this Institute's reality show, but I am following my sources on K-pop profiles and they call it a debut, so I'm calling it a debut. Caveat being that they don't seem to have a Spotify profile or YouTube presence, just to really add to the mystique of it all. I don't know what's going on, but I do know I like this song. 10 out of 10. Calm. Adrenaline. Could possibly be KOM, but I'm not confident in that, so I'm sticking with calm. As for the song, I enjoyed the song, but it doesn't evoke many feelings for me. It sounds familiar in a bad way, with this soft vocal under this loud bass line that feels really, really heavy beating through the song. I do like the outfits in the video though. They're just a little bit weird. It's all in the name of fashion, and I'm very, very into it. I think it looks great. And I also really enjoy how the styling's brought into the choreography with the use of the suspenders. I think that's neat, but song, all in all, 5 out of 10.
I believe you, I know, 날 비춰주는 빛, 여린 하늘에 품어주었던 신의 존재만을 허락하는.
Swan, Wrote in the Light. I adore the fact that this song is a fully orchestral ballad. I think that's a really bold choice, and it's a very good choice. However, I am not the target audience for this song, and this is just not a song that I'm going to think about again after the project is over. I also found myself wishing that the chorus was more distinct from the rest of the song in some way, because I really could not distinguish it until the very end of the song. It's a 3 out of 10 from me. Pia, Boy I Want. So now we have Pia from DR also making a solo debut in the same month that her group also made a debut, really to just add to all of the confusion I feel about DR's group status. I enjoy this song. I actually added it to my playlist. I think it's a nice pop song that flows really well. However, just because it is a nice pop song, I don't have much else to say about how it stands up from the thousands of other pop songs there are out there. And I have a feeling that it's not doing enough to help it stand out from other songs. It's a 7 out of 10 for me in the end. Choi, Yena, Smiley. So I remember when this came out, a lot of people were talking about it. I shouldn't say everyone. But I don't have a good reason as to why I didn't watch this when it originally came out. I don't know why. I just missed this one. And that said, I love this song. It is on my playlist to this day. It is cute and it succeeds in what it says it will do. It makes me smile. It is catchy and colorful, and everything about this music video is done right. This is a super successful debut. 9 out of 10. This is an awesome one. Yuju, Play. Folks, Folks, this video is a thing of beauty. It is simply stunning. I enjoyed the song too, but I think it's going to take me a few listens to really settle in and get me hooked the way some of the other debuts have thus far. That said, I will be totally willing to listen a few more times if it means watching this video again. The use of color here is otherworldly. Oh my god. 7 out of 10. Beautiful. Mamadol, WooAh hip. This is a good song. It is stuck in my head all of the time, and I am so content to have it there. This song does have a couple of different sections the way other songs have, but it feels much more faithful to its original theme, and it doesn't feel as choppy the way other songs have been. It's not steering away into uncharted territory all for the sake of a single verse. I listen to this song regularly since it's come out. It is a winner for me. I also really love the group's concept of being mothers and idols. You should be able to do both, and truly being past the age of 30 does not suddenly make you old. 10 out of 10. Love this debut. And that's January 2022. So here in a quick recap, we had 14 debuts this month with 6 girl groups, 1 boy group, and 7 soloists, and 6 of those soloists were female and 1 male soloist. The debut that got the most views when I was doing reviews was Kepler, although Girls on Top came in a really close second, and the least views was Pia. My average ranking for this month was 6.6, and DR, Yena, and Mamadol impressed me the most, while Swan and Soyou left the least impression on me. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and hearing about the debuts from this month. I am just so excited to share this whole project that I have been working on for a long time, and I hope you, the viewer who made it to the end of this video, are also getting some enjoyment out of it. We've wrapped up January, but there are still plenty more debuts to talk about, but that is a topic for an entirely different video. So for now, my fellow K-pops and cosmic bodies, it seems we've reached the end of today's haphazardly scheduled content. Stay poppin' and may our paths cross again on a fair summer's eve. Peace!